Hi guys. T-Money here. The time has finally come for another doors guide. This guide is about doors 90 to 99. The first time you get to this area, you may be quite confused and probably would die pretty quickly. In this video, I will give you all the facts in everything greenhouse, so you will never die in here again. So let's break it down. What exactly is the greenhouse? The greenhouse is a set of dark, rectangular rooms that, every couple rooms, curve off into L-shaped rooms. They occupy 90 to 99. In the greenhouse the spawn rates of entities are raised dramatically. But what are these entities? The greenhouse has 4 major entities that are guaranteed to spawn in your run. The first one we are going to talk about is Snare. Snare is exclusive to the greenhouse. It appears as a small pile of dirt, and if walked on, it will stun you for 3 seconds. This deals 10 damage. Although it will leave you at 1 horsepower if stepped on numerous times, it can be lethal if Rush shows up, which is the next entity on this list. Rush is the most common to spawn in the greenhouse. You are most likely to get killed by Rush in your run. Since there are no lights that can flicker, you have to rely on sound cues only as shown here. Ambush can also replace Rush, but it is extremely rare, as to why Ambush is not included in this list. Next is Screech. Unfortunately, because of the darkness, Screech is going to show up. A useful tip is that if you have a light source he will spawn less. Finally, we have Eyes. Eyes is a very common one doors 90 to 99. Like regular rooms, you will deal damage if you look at it. Eyes does somewhat illuminate the room, so you can use that light to conserve your light source and find your way out of the room. Try your best to open the door as fast as possible, because the combination of Screech and Eyes can result in death. Now, how exactly do you survive in the greenhouse? When you get to door 89, you have reached the courtyard. Sometimes the courtyard will be a few doors into the greenhouse, so treat these rooms leading up to the courtyard like a normal greenhouse room. As you enter, pull out your light source if you have one. Flashlights, lighters, and candles all work. But I recommend flashlights more than the others. However, candles have a pretty cool detail that may help you in the greenhouse. When the flame turns blue and goes out, an entity is coming. It may also be Screech, so remember to listen for the he makes. Make sure you have a second light source in case your candle runs out, which is likely. Moving on, in a rectangular room, stay in the extreme left. There are more closets on that side, which makes it easier to hide from Rush. If you don't have a candle, then, in each room, stand next to a closet for a few seconds and just listen. If you don't hear anything then move on. When you make it to door 99, you will have completed the greenhouse. But this does not mean Rush will stop spawning. The lanterns will not flicker, so you will still have to listen. You can proceed when you are sure it is completely gone. But that's all to the greenhouse. It's now time for the door 100 final boss, Figure. But you will have to wait for that guide. But in the meantime, I have some other videos you might enjoy. If you do, please leave a like and subscribe. And please join my group on Roblox. By Millionaires.